In this video, we're going to look at why we use array formula in Google Sheets. Array formula can be very confusing if you don't understand why it's used. This video will demonstrate the benefit of array formula and give you 4 really good reasons to use it in your sheets. Reason 1, avoiding silent formula errors. Look at this simple spreadsheet. It's used to calculate the commission for a group of salespeople. We've got the salespeople in column A. In column B, we've got their sales revenue. And then in column C and column D, we've got 2 different approaches to calculating the commission. So column C uses the standard approach, and then column D uses array formula. Let's look at the standard approach. We've got a very simple formula for calculating the commission. All it does is it multiplies the sales by 10%. And as we'd expect, we've got a very similar formula in the rows underneath, the only difference being that it's looking in a different row for the sales. So for example, in Maria's row, it's looking in cell B4 for the sales, whereas in Chris's row, because we need Chris's sales, it's looking at B3 instead. The problem with this approach is that because we duplicate this formula over and over again, it means that any one of these formula can be changed independently of the others. And it's quite common to click into a cell and accidentally edit it incorrectly, or maybe if you're entering a new row, to either copy or type the formula incorrectly. Let's have a look at array formula. So I've clicked in cell D2, and what we can see here is we've got the array formula function, then inside the brackets, rather than looking at a single cell, we're looking at a range from cell B2 to B11. And then this entire range is multiplied by 10%. If we look in the cells underneath, we can't see any formula, we can only see output. And I think this is what people find confusing about array formula. But there's a very good reason for this. And the reason is that the calculation is only entered in one place on the sheet. There's no way that we can accidentally go into a cell below and break the formula, or add a new row and type the formula or copy the formula wrong. Because the formula is only in one place, if we know that it's right in that one place, we can be sure that it's going to be correct for the entire column. So using array formula means structuring spreadsheet calculations differently. By centralizing rather than duplicating formula, we create a more reliable way of calculating values. While copying formulas down the page is quick and easy, it makes your sheet very fragile. There is always the risk that someone could accidentally break a formula or enter or copy formulas incorrectly. Using array formula completely removes this risk and makes this common type of error impossible. So the first reason to use array formula is to remove silent errors by centralizing calculations into a single place. Now we're going to look at reason 2, which is speeding up data entry in sheets with formulas. We've already seen that typing and copying formulas can introduce mistakes, and that array formula solves this problem. But in addition to removing the risk of errors, it also speeds things up because there is now less to type. I'm going to move on to the next tab of this sheet, and what we've got here is just an expanded version of the previous sheet. So in addition to salespeople, sales and commission, we've got a bonus column, and this is adding together the bonus plus the commission plus the basic salary. Now, if I was typing this into a sheet and I'd implemented this with normal formulas, I would have to copy the formulas down into any new rows that I added. But because we've implemented this using array formula, it means that I can add a new salesperson, and all I have to do is enter data into the non-calculated columns. So the name and the number of sales. So let's say 1,200. And then when I press tab, it's going to calculate the other fields for me. So let's press tab. There you go. So you can see It's worked out the commission at 10%. There's no bonus because the sales were under 1,500. And then it's added the commission, no bonus, to a basic salary of 1,500. And that also works if we insert someone in the middle of the list. So I'm going to insert a new row here. Okay, let's add another salesperson. I'm going to add their sales, and then when I press tab, it will complete the formulas for me. There we go. Okay, so that's the second reason. By using array formula, when we're adding data to a sheet, we don't need to type in the formulas. They'll be filled in for us. So it really speeds up data entry if there are lots of formulas in the sheet. Next, reason 3, calculating data on sheets that automatically pull data from other sheets. The sales commission sheet is a little unrealistic. In a real sheet, we wouldn't type in salespeople and how much they'd sold. We'd pull that data from another sheet. And that other sheet might look a little bit like this one that we've got on the third tab. So here we've got all of the sales that have happened in the current month. We can see the date in the first column, the salesperson, and the salesperson can appear multiple times in the middle column in column B, and then the value of the sale in column C. And that might be used like this. There are lots of different ways of pulling data from one sheet to another, but here we've used the unique function to get one instance of every salesperson that appears in the monthly sales sheet. We've then used other functions such as SUMIF to pull that data in. Now, because we might add an additional salesperson that hasn't appeared before, we would get an extra row on this sheet. And because this sheet contains calculations, if we don't want to have to come in and manually copy those calculations for the new salesperson, we need to use array formulas. And that's what's been done in this sheet. So if I go into this month's sales, and let's add sales for someone else. So I'm going to add a record for the 20th, create a new salesperson, John, and let's say they sold 1,000. When I tab that across, that is now picked up by the other sheet. So I'm going to click on tab 4, and we can see that John's figures have been added. Because we're using SUMIF, if I add another date for John, we can see that that's been added to the total too. So the third reason for using array formula is if we want to carry out calculations on a sheet that pulls data from other sheets. The fourth and final reason we might use array formula is to audit sheets that have broken formulas. If we go back to the first sheet, we started off with an error in the sheet, and we also saw that the array formula doesn't make this error. One way that we can identify any errors with existing sheets where there might be inconsistencies is using array formula exactly as we have here. All I need to do is add another column to check whether they match. So I'm going to do equals C2 equals D2. But what this allows me to do is it allows me to see instantly where there are errors in the sheet. So if you do have a sheet that has got duplicated formulas like this, and you think there might be some errors in them, a really quick way to identify those errors is to implement with array formula and then have a look where there's a difference between the output of one column versus the other, and that's where your error is going to be. So the fourth reason is to audit copied formulas. Okay, so to recap, we've seen 4 important reasons for using array formula. 1, to prevent silent errors by removing duplication of formula calculations. 2, to speed up data entry on sheets with formulas. 3, to allow us to carry out calculations on data pulled from other sheets. And 4, to audit columns with copied formulas to identify errors. In this lesson, we focused on why we use array formula. Please look out for future videos where we'll see in detail how to implement array formula and how to combine it effectively with other functions to save you time and to make your life easier.